Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Funko Pop of The Flash from The Flash. Now, I'm a big fan of The Flash TV show. I think it's one of the most fun shows on television, and I think it's the best comic book show on TV right now. So I'm really excited that Funko made Pops from this show, and I think they did a great job adapting his costume into Pop form. Not just the overall, textures in the way it's designed as far as the texture separations goes, but the fact that on the show, there is two different kinds of fabric. There's a leathery section and then a clothy section that they use a basic red vinyl for this, and then they used a layer of paint that's just a slightly different color of red to kind of separate the two kinds of red, the two kinds of fabrics. That's something they didn't really need to do, but the fact that they did it, I think, is a really nice touch on Funko's part to have that mild color separation. Now, the actual sculpt is just rad. You look at the knee pad area and just the cut of the boots, the cut of the chest, the seam going down the middle, the belt, the little flashes on the side, all looks really, really cool. And the use of gold paint is really strong, especially on the sides and on the shoes themselves, the boots. And you can see the little bolts going around the back as well. And then we'll get to his head, which I think they did a great job sculpting the little lines that are in his mask. And the little bolts on the side look really good. And in fact, the paint on these are really good. Which brings me to the part where I nitpick about stuff. But I was hunting for this a lot at several different stores. I swear to God, I went to 3 or 4 different GameStops. Every time I stopped in, I kind of looked, and they all had a Flash or two. And I went to 2 different comic book shops. Every time I saw a Flash, it looked awful. So be on the lookout for some really, really lousy paint on the chest. I mean, if you're OCD like I am and care about this sort of stuff, some of the gold paint can just be a mess. It could be these little lines on the legs can be super thick or super thin and not visible, but mostly what I saw was just the paint around the cowl would just be a giant mess everywhere. The eyeballs might be a mess. Be on the lookout for that sort of thing if you care. But I think this pop turned out great. I'm glad that I kind of took my time, looking to find a good one in stores, because I think I did find a good one. And hopefully you do too, because he does look really, really rad. Thanks for watching.